First, AI anxiety is the feelings of apprehension or fear stemming from the accelerated development of AI technologies. And then this propose effective solutions to tackle the problem by comparing. It starts by comparing AI anxiety with automation anxiety from the agricultural revolution, for example. And then there's also secondary causes of the AI anxiety, that's uncontrolled AI growth, privacy concerns, AI-generated misinformation, and AI biases. So areas like computer vision, natural language processing, robotics, and machine learning, they are growing exponentially. And then AI is actually doing now complex tasks such as disease diagnosis, autonomous driving, personalized recommendations, and enhancing customer service through intelligent chatbots. And guys, this all happened in just a few years. If you look back, you know how it exploded in the market and how it's been adopted by the population. It's just crazy. It's just crazy how fast it is. Okay, and one of the things to talk about AI, it's a probabilistic. It uses a probabilistic method. So it's just trying to guess the next words when it's writing you like an answer for a prompt you send to ChatGPT, for example. It's not deterministic. That's why if you ask 10 questions, you're gonna have 10 different answers if for the same question. So that's something to keep in mind when dealing with AI, because it doesn't solve all problems. It doesn't replace all jobs to be done out there, because sometimes we need the same answer. We need something that's more deterministic than probabilistic. There's also other things that are evolving very quickly in this segment. One is synthetic biomedical data generation, educational benefited from personalized learning, for example. We have new courses now. They actually have an AI agent in that specific course to help you learn in the process. If you are interested in education, have a look on Alpha Education. It's like amazing what they're doing in the United States, and it's like a totally new revolution how we teach our kids through AI. There's automated content creation. If you open your Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, a lot of what you see there is created by AI now, which sometimes is a little bit frustrating because sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's just like, hey, it's so much content, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little bit skeptical with all fully generated, automated AI content. And also the workplace experience higher productivity compared to the intellectual automation. That's the other main thing here. So before we had machinery that was replacing humans in the agricultural sector, and it took a while for that to happen. But with AI now, it's not only those repetitive jobs, it's also like some intellectual jobs that are being replaced. AI can actually do some of that as well. It can do research like this. It can do, complex solving. It can, create so many new things that only very smart people would be able to do before, and now AI is doing that as well. And this is a threat in terms of that AI anxiety for us. I think one of the main worries around here, this document as well, is the profound changes the AI will bring to society. And this growing concern of AI anxiety, it's underscored the urgent need to evaluate AI ethical implications, societal impacts, and the uncertainties it poses for the future.